Hello, my name is David, and today I would like to talk about security tests on Amazon Cloud Computing. First, I would like to talk about what is cloud computing first. Cloud is it's not really a place, but it's kind of a method of managing IT resources that replace local machine and private data center with a virtual infrastructure. And in this model, users access virtual computer, network, and storage resources made available online by a remote provider. These resources can be provisioned instantly, which is particularly useful for companies that need to scale their infrastructure up or down quickly in response to fluctuating demands. And there's a lot of benefits in using cloud computing. So one of the most common benefits is low budget. Low budget, especially for the startup. So with the cloud computing, a major portion of IT budgets become operating expenses rather than an upfront capital expenditure. Business no longer need to set up expensive data center before opening their doors or embarking on new business. And also cost efficiency. So if you are a small business or a large enterprise, you can reap the same benefit from the massive economies of scale achieved by cloud service providers, and it's hugely save the money for the consumers. And the third benefit is its highly elastic capacity. Cloud computing resources are not only highly scalable and also easy to expand, but also highly elastic. So it means that the capacity and the cost also be ramped down during periods of high demand. And also another thing, benefits of using cloud computing is easy to use and maintain. So with cloud computing, resources and updates can be deployed automatically, and it also remove all the inconsistency and on the manual way to upgrade the system. So it means we no longer need a manual, no longer need a physical maintain server or data center facilities. And so next we talk about what is Amazon Web Service. Amazon Web Service is a cloud computing platform to individual companies or even government. There are over 160 services, but one of the main services is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, which allows users have a virtual computers available time in the internet. Amazon Web Service is dominating the market for cloud computing infrastructure services. It currently has the largest number of active customer available capacity and services, which is 34% of all the cloud for the whole world. And the next competitors are Microsoft, Google, and IBM. And one of the reasons many people use Amazon Web Service is because of its ability, redundancy, and low cost. Users can pay as they use for the service, which means it helps them to minimize the cost of their business. And there are many. So now I would like to talk about the security concerns that the people have from Amazon Web Service. And so based on the data, there are many different threats to insufficiency cloud security is provided by Cloud Security Alliance, such as vulnerable interfaces, data breaches, malicious insiders, improper utilization of cloud, identity theft, account hijack, and data loss. And many Amazon Web Service vulnerabilities are found from different parties. For example, a German researcher will provide evidence that they can get access to specific account without the valid authorized, and it's really dangerous, and it's raised a lot of concern to the people. Besides, there's a firm called Burton Group accused Amazon Cloud Computing that Amazon lacks of transparency of online security for applications. So it is hard for the user to estimate their security levels. Yeah, and so it's raised so many concerns, but the users still want to use their service because they provide a lot of benefits for them. So that how to avoid the situation. So that reason we go to the part that, so what should the consumer do? So through all the research, some people provide some advices that first, you shouldn't trust on cloud security until you verify your cloud service provider truly secure your data. So, and consumers should use different techniques to select a cloud provider and test their security, such as standard reports, basic questionnaires, full blow penetration, technical audits, and vulnerability scans. Also, users need to estimate the cons and the pros for each aspect and choose the most suitable provider for them. So now, and finally, we go to the conclusion. And of course, there is no perfect system, and Amazon Web Service is no exception. And of course, we all know that for sure that Amazon is currently the largest cloud services, so its popularity can persuade more consumers using it. The larger system, the more breaching holes, and it will influence more existing organizations. Therefore, users need to aware all the risks which might impact their business. Besides, Amazon should upgrade and update and improve their system and policy constantly to reduce the risk and enhance more power to their users. And thank you for listening.